In today's ASMR one card pull, or Oracle one card pull, I pulled from the Embroidered Graveyard, the Black Edition. So let's go ahead and see what we have today. We have Adventure number 5. A skull-bedecked gate meets you on the path. It's daunting at first, and you want to turn back, but you see a beautiful butterfly key which fits perfectly in the door. It rests on your finger, a gentle invitation. This card is all about having the courage to say yes. Listen, my lovely, you gotta take that key, open that gate, and explore the mysterious worlds beyond. In life, we are warned to be cautious about taking adventures and being reckless, but we need to learn to trust ourselves that we can face whatever comes. In this situation, the time is right. Take the leap of faith. The other side of those gates is a huge life that's sparkling and welcoming you in. Please don't let fear make you say no. A fearful no leads to a small life that suffocates us. Live big. Spirit community. Your spirit guides and ancestors have looked ahead and can see the path is clear and safe for you. This is the yes that leads to change. Not chains. Change. Yes to their promotion. Yes to moving to a new city. Yes to a date. This card says don't let fear keep your life small. If there are genuine reasons not to proceed, then by all means follow these. However, if fear is the only reason, it's not a valid one, and we're not allowing it things. Open the gates and expand your world. You'll be rewarded for your yes actions, so make sure you take them, because you can't have adventure without action, can you? Try the big luck for big days spell. Introspection. We cannot see what lies beyond the gate. Will it be good or bad? We can't tell. We only have our feelings and instincts to go by. The adventure card reassures you that this is a journey you want and need to take. You just need to be brave enough to take that first step. You do not need to envision every single step of the path in order to take the first step. Let it unfold before your eyes as you walk. Will you let fear keep you rooted to the spot, or will you grasp the key and go through the gate to meet your destiny? Try the Let's Do the Thing spread on page 250 for a gentle self-knowledge. And yeah, so I guess what this one resonates with me is the idea that moving on in your life, moving on to the next step, into the next part of your adventure and journey, you don't have to envision the whole thing, because I feel like often I hear, even in a lot of like oracle and things, people are like, oh, envision, what your life could be like, or like what your, what your, yeah, it's almost like if you could be anything, what would you be? And it's just, to me, that's just too overwhelming. There's too many choices. There's an infinite number of possibilities, and I like so many things, and there's so many different issues that go into anything. But so it's a good reminder that like you don't have to know that, you just have to sort of say yes to the next thing. So the next thing that feels right to you, makes sense, calls to you, excites you. So I like that you do not need to envision every single step to take the first step. Let it unfold before your eyes as you walk. It even, like the other day, I had a situation that was actually kind of like that. Like, I like to, like, I mentioned that before, I like to hike, both because it's fun, but it's also good for my mental health. So even when I don't want to go, I try to make myself go, because I know it will help me in my mental health and also in my general recovery with the issues I have. And but I actually ran into some people on the trail, and some possibilities opened up by speaking to them. And so that kind of reminds me of this too, like, just sort of leaving yourself open to whatever comes next, not necessarily having a fixed idea, but just sort of letting things unfold. Obviously, that's not always possible, and we all have limits and different abilities, but yeah, I like that idea of, instead of sort of thinking of like you need the big picture goal to move towards, instead it's like, what's that next step? Is it right, left, forward, backwards, sideways, up, down? And I know a few steps, so like making these videos is even one. I like making them, I like sharing these with you. I like getting to know my decks better. It's something that doesn't require a ton of energy, which I don't have huge reserves of right now. So maybe it takes, sort of like spiritual energy, but it gives back more than it takes. So anyway, so that's what I found relevant or resonant with me today. Hopefully you also, something resonated with you, and I hope to see you again soon.